All right, jumping into another Arena Cube draft here. Powered Cube. Realize I almost forgot to hit start recording, so picked up a Mox Ruby, which is nice. We've been on a little bit of a power drought. Um, see what's gonna go. Probably Subtlety, Snapcaster, Overlord, Shieldred, Giver, Tameo. So maybe looking to wheel Get Lost or a Bobble or K Command. K Command would be pretty nice, but we'll keep it moving with Mox Ruby. Next up here, got a Hymn to Turak, Urza's Saga, Teferi. Um, So not really looking at him to Turak after taking a Mox Ruby, not necessarily because of color. I think Urza Saga um, this early can be good because we still have plenty of opportunities to pick up other artifacts. Not looking at Mosswood Dread Knight. I think this usually ends up like a 23rd or a 24th card in a deck. Um, not looking to take Witch Enchanter this early, even though it is a modal card. Um, Verdant Catacombs. If this was a blue fetch, like a red, like a Scalding Tarn, that might be worth it. But these aren't necessarily my two favorite colors in the Powered Cube. Also, wouldn't fault anyone who wanted to take 3 mana Teferi. Just a wonderful card all around. But we'll take the Saga. Next up here, really looking for interaction or busted things at this point. Kind of interesting to see both spell bombs in the same pack. But as far as interaction goes, we've got Deep Cavern Bat and the spell bombs. If we're looking to be the bad guy, Containment Priest is actually a card I'm pretty high on. I'm not too interested in combo, so I'm not going to take Pillage the Bog. If we wanted to spec, then we would take Crystal Brand or Goblin Bombardment. I'm actually wondering if Goblin Bombardment is a speckable card because of the combo with Johnny. Um, so do we want Deep Cavern Bat or Containment Priest? Let's take Containment Priest. If Goblin Bombardment comes back around, we'll kind of know what's going on. If we had gone 3 mana Teferi, I would have snapped up Displacer Kitten, because Teferi, Displacer Kitten, and a zero and a Mox is draw your entire deck, make that much mana of that Mox's color. Well, let's take the Containment Priest. Next up, so some really great interaction. Snuff Out is top tier removal, followed by Burst Lightning. No Caracas or Tolarian Academy, so not looking at Expedition Map this early. Because we just took the Containment Priest, for me, it's kind of in between Cauldra and Elite Spellbinder. I think we end up playing Elite Spellbinder almost all the time, and Cauldra would be a spec at this point. If it wheels, I will take it, assuming that Veiled Passage isn't in the pack anymore. Because if I'm going to be white, having the best target for Stoneforge Mystic is a good place to be. So we'll take the Spellbinder. Next up, we've got lands. I don't know if I would consider this a late stock up, but it is a good stock up, or it's a good place to take it. Um, you know, draw 7, but we're not really looking to ramp into this right now. This would kind of push us in the direction of blue-white control. So is it that, or is it a tropical island? If this was a tundra, I'd probably take it. But let's take the stock up. Let's try to control the board and be interactive more than not. Maybe we'll wheel this Sink into Stupor. Another find a land card, interestingly enough. Wonder if anyone's going to end up going Dark Depths, Thespian Stage combo. Next, we've got a Lightning Bolt, a Preordain, Expressive Iteration. Um, I don't know if I want Sunfall as much as I want one of these two. Man, that is definitely a late Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Lightning Bolt. Even if we end up splashing it, it's still gonna be good. I would prefer that the early interaction to Preordain, especially if stock up ends up not being a thing for us. Like if we do end up being red white. Um, would love to wheel Smuggler's Copter as well. I wouldn't fault anyone for taking this one to uh, stay out of another color, but I want the Lightning Bolt. Okay, so now we've got an LED, we've got a Dragon's Rage Channeler, and a Show and Tell. Hmm. I mean, I would really love to try to draft LED more. Like if I was not spending my own money to do these drafts, I would probably try to force Storm more than I have. I'm gonna take Show and Tell. Yeah, what's gonna be our last pick here? Probably Thundertrap Trainer. I think this has the highest upside. Like if we get this, there's a lot of things that we could pick up on the back end to make this good. If we spec on World Spine Worm, we're basically looking for Sneak Attack and Flash only. So I think this is the more conservative pick of those two if we're gonna do something combo-y. Um, yeah, and I'm actually not as big on Thalia as I have been in other cubes. And now a complete brick. You can see how much people like or don't like green. We're going to take the Caustic Bronco, or are we? No, we're going to take this land. If we end up playing red, I won't mind having another splashable color or just having the Surveil. So we'll take the land. Back to our first pack. Wheeled Giver of Runes, Wheeled Subtlety. So now here's the real question is, are we going to try to be more aggressive or be more control-y? I think since we took the Show and Tell, I'm going to take the Subtlety. Um, or maybe it's supposed to be the land. Let's take the interaction. Okay. Oh my gosh, all the green in the world. Um, if we did end up playing a card, what it would be? Probably Essica's Chariot over anything else. Well, that one will go in the sideboard. Um, Next we got a Spell Bomb, a Triome, and a Concealed Courtyard. Let's take the Spell Bomb. It's just another target for Urza's Saga. Just another way to cycle through our deck. If this had blue or red in it, and plus the white, I'd probably take it. Expedition Map or Burst Lightning. Let's take the map. Um, that means that no one's open to Learn Academy yet, and I think we can do better than Burst Lightning. So I do like this setup so far. Ooh, we'll take the Dark Slick Shores. Happy to have another on-color splash. Oh, now we'll take the sun. We'll take the Triome. Sunfall's good, but I think we want to do a little bit more busted things and controlling things. Plus, we only have 2 white cards so far. No white lands. Wow, Thalia wheeled? Well, so people aren't as big on, or are just about as big on her as I am. Okay, so now here's an interesting one. Force of Negation, Narset, Ponder, 2 fetch lands. Nothing to show and tell in. Mm, I think we should take one of these lands just because they both get both colors or both of the lands that we've already picked up. We're gonna take the Bloodstained Mire, um, keep ourselves open. There's a Thundering Falls. I think I'd rather have the Mire and look for more fixing for our colors. Okay. Doubt will wheel Force of Negation. What would we let? Maybe we'll wheel Memory Jar. Memory Jar and Narset in the same pack is interesting. All right, next we have a Skull Clamp, a Spell Pierce, a Bitter Triumph, Jetmir's Garden. I think we're gonna take the Skull Clamp and maybe we wheel Saheeli. MacD is also interesting. It just houses a lot of strategies that people go after. Um, yeah, we're not really making a lot of stuff. Let's take MacD. It pitches to Subtlety. It's very interactive. If we wheel Monastery Mentor, that'll be interesting. Okay. Okay, now, all right, we're gonna snap up the Mana Leak. Hollow Fountain being here, a little bummer to leave that out there. Uh, Man, a Tali wouldn't be horrible to show and tell, but I think we're really looking for just basically 15 mana Emrakul, and I'd love to have the interaction this early. So let's take the Mana Leak. Yeah, looking for more threats at this point. Thalia probably not going to make the cut. Okay, so third path, Gut. Talisman, on-color Talisman. Also, Baleful Strix is interesting. I think Gut, like we were just talking about threats, I think Gut is a pretty darn big threat. We've got a couple of early artifacts that we wouldn't mind doing stuff with. Like if we can go like Mana Leak or turn 2 play a Gut, swing, that's a pretty big game. So yeah, definitely leaning towards Jeskai here. But I think this is a really great threat if we're going to be kind of tempo control So, what are we looking for as we're waiting for this next pack? I mean, we're definitely looking for something to show and tell. Maybe it's even a like a coveted jewel could be interesting. Wouldn't be opposed to show and telling that. Where are all of our tech packs? Mullane, okay. Um, Tarantino, no one I really recognize. Okay, there's an Atroxa. If we don't take Atroxa to pair with our show and tell, what else are we taking? Probably Legion Extruder. Mishra's Workshop's a little late, but we're kind of not there for 3 colors. Let's take the Atroxa. Gives us a target for show and tell. Um, maybe we wheel Death Greeters. If we wheel Toxic Deluge, we can maybe splash that. We've got the Savai Triumph and the Bloodstained Mire. And the Dark Slick Shores. All right, we have a Braid, Ancient Tomb, Odawara, Echo of Eons. Um, we're going to take the Abrade. If we're going to be 3 colors, Ancient Tomb can get pretty tricky. If we already, if, and all of our fixing right now is also like a potential splash, with the exception of Savai Triumph. So I don't really want to pull a colorless land into the mix right now, as opposed to just a 2 mana spell that I will play. And put the Mox Ruby over here next to the lands. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna rip this plateau. Show and Tell Endstone is interesting, but I think I'd rather Show and Tell Atraxa. And also this just is great fixing. We can get it with Bloodstained Mire. Um, it means we may not have to play the Savai Triumph if we're not going to splash black. Um, yeah. And next we got Hazoret, Phantasmal Image, and Nettle Cyst. Let's take the image. Um, copying. I know it's only copy creatures. I mean, copying someone else's creature and then sacking it to gut could be a thing. Also, it pitches to subtlety. Yeah, nothing really else in this pack. I guess we are gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is the only card we get. I'm fine with that. All right, ninth pick. Wow, Wooded Foothills Wield. We're gonna snap that up. I mean, it's not the most favorable uh, fetch right now, but just having another red fetch. I mean, it kind of makes all of our we're set to play red at this point, even though like we've got 3.5, like kind of half counting Pirate Spellbomb. And otherwise, I'm not super interested in Ponder, or it doesn't feel super necessary to take the Ponder. Okay, Saheeli and Skull Clamp both came back. Wow. Uh, let's take the Skull Clamp. It's another target for Urza Saga, and we'll look for man. Maybe if we get the oh no, third Path Iconoclast. There's another Show and Tell target. Or Tribal Flames. I think let's take a Tolly. Um, wow. We'll take another land. Not looking. I'm not going to play Unlicensed Hearse. Yeah. Well, we'll take Legion Extruder. It's interaction, and it can sack to gut. We'll get the. Someone can have the Rofolos. Gosh, nothing but green cards. And now pack 3. So, let's see. No power, obviously. Wandering Emperor is interesting, but it's double white. Spired Bluff Canal, Flooded Strand. I think I'm just going to take the Flooded Strand. We've got a Braid and Mana Leak at the 2-drop spot, so this just allows us to keep our mana even more fixed. And now this also gets red as well with Plateau. There's I'm not sure. Obviously, I think if a Ragavan was here, I would take it, or a Tameo, 1-mana Tameo, I would probably take it. But nothing else here is super calling to me. Maybe the Spire Bluff Canal, but I think we're okay. I mean, we do need some blue fixing. Let's move I'll leave the Darkslick Shores there. I mean, hey, we are setting ourselves up to potentially being able to cast tracks. So that's something to keep in mind. Next, okay. Rabble Master, Bone Crusher, Intrepid Adversary, Brainstorm. Um, let's take the Rabble Master to pair with our uh, Skull Clamp and our Gut. Wouldn't be surprised if we wield Cosmogrand Zenith. Maybe that's what we're supposed to take. We only have 2 white cards right now. Let's looks like white's gonna be our splash so far. Let's take the Goblin Rabble Master. If we wheel Mana Confluence or Goldspin Dragon, we'll take them. Next up, we have Fiery Confluence, Ralgan Triumph, Sacred Foundry. Man, where are we? I think, Fiery Confluence is just so good. Um, I'm hoping we'll get one of these 3 lands, or maybe even a Nova Hellkite. But let's take the Fiery Confluence. It's just so good. Next, all the blue cards in the world plus Meticulous Archive. Um, how many? What's our creature count? 9 creatures, 11 non-creature. Chromos Sea Shark is interesting. So is Thieving Skydiver. Hmm. Let's take these Thieving Skydiver. It's more interaction. After we steal something from them, we can also Skull Clamp it. Here's Sneak Attack, along with Enlightened Tutor, and that's kind of it. Or also Frantic Search. Hmm. What if we take Enlightened Tutor and try to wheel Sneak Attack? Is that greedy? Probably. But we're going to do it. Enlightened Tutor also gets Skull Clamp. Next we have Mother of Runes, Splitskin Doll, Steam Vents. Let's take the Steam Vents. I'm not saying Magda is replaceable, but I think this is going to help us. This is our only blue red land at this point. Now we've got Generous Plunderer, Pyrokinesis, Remand, Fear of Missing Out. I mean Parallax Wave. But we're splashing white at this point. Um, mm, let's take Generous Plunderer because it makes things to sack to gut. We already have a lot of interaction plus Fiery Confluence. So let's take another little kind of mini threat. I really love the Plunderer. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, Savannah, Kellen, Unexpectedly Absent. I guess this is technically something we can show and tell. Also, it's something we could sneak if we end up wheeling sneak. Let's see. I haven't really played this. Actually, I haven't played it at all in this cube, but I've had it played against me a couple times. It's felt a little bit more like a win more card for my opponents when they played it against me. Next, Lightning Helix, Portable Hole, Robber of the Rich. We're gonna take the Robber. I think in like a tempo control deck, we want to have a little bit of interaction and threats up front. Next, we have Chromatic Star, Bone Crusher Giants, Spatter Skull. Um, let's take the Chromatic Star. It's a we can play that over the Expedition map, and it becomes a 4/1 that draws us a card if we sack it to gut, and can fix our mana if we desperately need it. Okay, we're gonna take the Triome. It's fetchable by all 3 of our fetches, and it's just all 3 of our colors. I mean, yeah. I think that's where we want to be. Will we wheel the Sneak Attack, and will we play it? That's the question. Maybe. So Vindicate, a Cathar Commando. We have 3 sources of black to splash for the Vindicate. I think Cathar Commando, though, is kind of more where we want to be. We'll take a Fire Covenant. Did not wheel the Sneak Attack, it looks like. But having another way to tutor up Skull Clamp can be nice. Yeah, what can we tutor with? Or what can we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Not really this one. 3 targets. And didn't wheel a Skull Clamp. Oh, sorry, the Sneak Attack. That's unfortunate. Maybe that was a little bit greedy, but having only 2 premium targets for Sneak Attack, it's not as big of a deal to me. I mean, we're actually no, we are not going to play this Verge. So, and you might have heard me say this on other videos. The Verges are either like exactly what you need or a really big bummer to play. And this Verge in particular is just a prime example where we have Atraxa. If this taps for white first, so it's an untapped plains as far as we're concerned, we would absolutely run it. But since it's basically an off-color land, unless we have a plains or a forest, then I don't think it's what we want to do. So we're not going to play that. We're not going to play the Overlord. I don't think we play. We'll take this mountain out. I don't think we're going to play Enlightened Tutor because we only have 1, 2. I guess if we played Overlord, that gives us another target for Enlightened Tutor, but meh. And then the question is, do we play Containment Priest or Cathar Commando? If we had that Parallax Wave, I would definitely play the Containment Priest. I mean, it does protect us from Flash, Sneak Attack. Um, it'd be kind of funny if we. It would be really cool if we had a great artifact to put in with Show and Tell because, well, I would even, man, it'd be pretty funny to Show and Tell in a Containment Priest and opponent puts in a creature and it goes away. It just becomes like a 2-for-1 for their biggest creature. Um, we have the early Abrade, so I'm gonna cut the Cathar Commando, and then this is 16 lands, right? Okay, so we've got 10, 8, and 4. Uh, so that's 10 red, 8 blue. So for blue, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For red, we have, right, red's number, yeah, red's top one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for white, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe it's no planes. I mean, we don't have a fabled passage. And oops, and then let's go back up here to lands. Add a mountain, right? Because then now we have one. Oh wait, no swamp. No swamp. What are we doing? So again, white, no forest. Okay, so red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For blue, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then for white, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's fine. Um, hmm. Yeah, all right. Let's see how it goes. All right, firing up the first match in our 5-color, or like 2.5-color uh, tempo control deck or tempo deck with Show and Tell plus Atraxa and Atali, which we can cast both of them if it comes down to it in a longer game. So maybe that'll be cool. Versus Tremel JW the Fervent. All right, we're on the play. We've got all our colors. Let's rock and roll. So we're going to Wooded Foothills for our Raugan Triome, and then we have untapped second source for Generous Plunderer, and then just looking for another red source at that point to potentially play Fiery Confluence. Hello. If we need to grab DRC, that's fine. That's not necessarily a must kill in my opinion. Okay, we're gonna play the island to protect ourselves from Wasteland. Play Generous Plunderer. Probably gonna see it get killed, but that's okay. Maybe we Phantasmal Image a Generous Plunderer? Ooh. Okay. Are we gonna use it this turn? Actually, we 100% are. So we're gonna take that action. We're gonna play a Dark Slayer. Or no, we're gonna play an Urza Saga. And then we're gonna Fiery Confluence. 1 to each creature, and then destroy 2 artifacts. Auto pay. Feels good there. Healthy little 2-for-1. We used all of our mana. I know we missed out on 2 damage by doing that, but that's okay. Inti. That's a great target. We're gonna take the action. Are we gonna take the action? No, actually, we're not. We're gonna decline. Okay. Play Dark Slick Shores. Oh, Saga gets us. That's okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's. No. Kind of a mess up on our part. Do we want to? Let's see. Yeah, we might as well use all of our mana. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. We're gonna copy. We're gonna copy Inti, and then we're gonna lightning bolt Inti. We're not gonna discard a card this time. So we're a little all in here. We're gonna tap this for. Actually, that is a question. Are we going to make a construct? See, they discarded a land. Okay. We are going to take the action. Draw land. Okay. So if we make a construct, then we have. Yeah, we should just do it. Resolve. Gonna get a skull clamp. Gonna go to attacks. Attack all. Discard an island. I'm gonna put a counter on. Oh, you know what? Actually, we did that. All right, so now we're kind of priced into. Ooh, shit. That was a punt. So do we sacrifice our Inti to... Man. I think gut is going to be more important for us in the long run. Yeah, big punt. But if we had targeted Inti with the counter, I mean, it's the Phantasmal Image, so... Alright, we'll play an island, we'll play gut. Vampiric Tutor, uh-oh. What do we got? Maybe for a Fiery Confluence or Toxic Deluge, Sneak Attack. Okay. What do we got? Vitali's good. Hitting Stock Up, I think. Yep, and... Okay, this is tough, but we're still in it. Thankfully they don't have another red mana. So we're going to take 7, we're going to go to 11. Next turn we're going to suit up. Oh, okay. Sure. What are we trying to do here, opponent? Trying to figure out if you... Well, it's too late. You can't get the 4th type in there now. To get this trigger, I don't think. Yep. No blocks. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Really wish we still had that. Yeah, we'll take the action. We just want to start dealing some damage. Alright, so... Let's go Skull Clamp here. Go to attacks. You're going to double block. Going to abrade the FOMO. And then we're going to play a Magda. And hopefully fade another big sneak target. No whammies one time. Okay, that's a good start. Alright, discard land. Wooded Foothills goes to 4. Concealing Curtains, and that should be game. Yep. Take action. Steam Vents. Yep. Yeah, alright. Good game, opponent. All right, good way to start it off. So let's take a quick look at the deck just to be sure. Yeah, I think we're okay. All right, let's keep it going. Need some more interaction. No more punts with our Phantasmal Image. Opponent goes first. Yeah, I think we'll keep this one. A little bit slow, but we pick up a blue card to pair with Subtlety or some more interaction. Ooh, Force is what I like to see. Sweet. Utopia Sprawl is good. Oh, I like that. So let's go. Yes, hello. Um, Actually, we're gonna play the Flooded Strand because this gets more of our lands out of our deck. We're gonna go for the Raugrin Triome. This can get basic mount if we want to. Okay, all right. Something we can kill with Legion Extruder. Oof, that's scary. Oh, we need a blue card. Something fierce. Oh, all right. What we gonna do with all this mana? That's cool. Pew. Oh, my turn, eh? Okay. Go get the Raugrin Triome. Draw for turn. Fiery Confluence could be good. I mean, I think we need to get something going. So let's go. Does this get untapped? I mean, it gets a basic mountain. Let's get the Steam Vents untapped. Play Legion Extruder. Oh, no! Oh my gosh. What are we doing, people? Going too quickly. Alright. Well, I guess we're kind of priced into playing Gut now, because then... Right now, we're going to play Goblin Rabblemaster. Get some pressure going, and then Legion Extruder. Ooh. Okay. Spell. It's going to be spell, so it can't be that one. We go with the Rabblemaster. Cool. So that's going to get it. We got 2 swings to do something with. We got to go Wooded Foothills, sack for a plateau, play a gut. Ooh, this is a attack. We just sacrifice this. We're dealing 4. So can we win? We might be able to win with Fiery Confluence next turn, although we do need an untapped land. All right. Okay. No blocks. We're dead no matter what. What do we got? Elder Gargaroth when it attacks or blocks. Yeah. Well. Good game, opponent. Ah, yep. That was a bummer. Even though, not that getting the Magda in play would have done it for us, but yeah. At least we got to play some Magic. We really needed a blue spell to pair with Subtlety. But let's keep it going. Maybe we'll draw our sweet creature in Show and Tell. Hey, glisten. Okay, well, we're gonna run it. Oh, no blue, no blue. Oh, killing me. Let's keep it. It's a little loose, I know. But maybe let's play against a red-white opponent or a green opponent. Oh, all right, mountain go. Protect our plateau from wasteland. Another blue spell, you say? We asked for too many blue spells. That's the issue. If they're playing black, I think we go ahead and play out the ruby. End the turn. Okay. Leaves it on top. Snap leaves it on top. Alright, hey, there's a Rabble Master. Let's get it going. Could have been a turn earlier, would have been nice. All attack. Alright. What do you got for me, opponent? Nothing. Okay, well. You go to attacks. I assume you have to have a kill spell for this Rabble Master. Otherwise, you're going to take 6. Okay, I mean, we're gonna do this. They want to counter it, they can counter it. Feels like they have something. Not gonna play into a potential, like if they go red source, fiery confluence, or they might have the fire covenant or toxic deluge. Sure thing. Okay. I mean, they've got to do something, right? We're swinging for 8 next turn. Okay, all right. That's a bummer. Discarded Grave Titan and Gristlebrand. Here we are about to lose because we were greedy on the keep and didn't hit a blue source. It's okay. Yep. Go to 3. All right. Well, Lightning Bolt wins it. Fire Confluence wins it. What do we got? Blue source. So, man, that's kind of a bummer. I think we actually go stock up because if we see Lightning Bolt, we just win now. We do not. We see Subtlety, Containment Priest. Actually, let's go Subtlety, Containment Priest. Yep. Yep, opponent gets to go to 8. It's kind of a bummer. And maybe they go... Maybe they go Recurring Nightmare, sack Gristlebrand. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Just nothing? Okay, well, we'll go Containment Priest. Counterspell. 1 black. Cut down? Sure. Okay. Not wet. Fatal Push, yep. Yep, man. I mean, we're just dead. Damn it. Not doing too well here. And we have three fetch lands. Gosh. Any one of them would have won us that game. I think there's no way we lose that game if we have a blue source in the first 3 turns. Bummer. Perudabo, Prominent Pioneer. That's kind of cool. We go first. We have all of our we have all of our lands, or all of our colors, and we have a show and tell target. So, thank you, deck. What are we gonna do here, Tiny Bones? Triumph, tapped. Hello. Nice. Okay, Lightning Bolt is good. I think in this case, we go MACD. This is gonna have the biggest impact on them. You know, they're gonna library here, and then next turn we can hold up the mana leak. Would really love a show and tell. Ah, that fatal push. Nope. Okay, opponent. Interesting. Let's go Steam Vents, untapped. Attack. Let's play Skull Clamp. What you got, opponent? Nothing. End turn. Some sort of kill spell. Draws a card. This Skull Clamp can really even things up for us. Why would you... Well, okay, I mean, thanks for the extra 2 damage. Appreciate it. Windswept Heath. Pass. Land would be fantastic here. Sack the Heath. Goes to 15. Searches up a Triumph of some sort, maybe? What are we doing over here, opponent? A Bayou. Okay. Sultai. What's next? You got 8 cards in hand. Burrow. I think that's worth the mana leak. We just want to keep max pressure on here. Flooded Strand is great. Equip. Play the Plunderer. Actually, wait. Now let's activate the Strand. Go get Island. Play the Plunderer. Hit for 3. End turn. Now we'll draw 2 cards if they have some sort of a kill spell. Them not drawing off the Uro also keeps them, taxes their library a little bit more. My turn. Yes, we'll take that action. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're now 1 mana away from casting a Tali. So I think we're gonna or maybe we need to worry about. Yeah, let's just play the Mox Ruby. If we need to worry about him to Turak or Mind Twist, although if they had either of those, they should have used them. Draw for turn. Or draw for library, excuse me. Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel. Sounds good. So the question here is, do we Lightning Bolt the Malcolm or Lightning Bolt their face? I think since we have the Plunderer on board, we Lightning Bolt the Malcolm. We don't want them having any more card selection. You know, they've drawn, what, I think 4 extra cards at this point. So we're at 28, they're at 24. Let's see. We give them the old side eye. What does Tiny Bones do? That's funny. Okay, blue or black green Verge draws a card. Yeah, we also don't want to give them an opportunity to discard something big like, you know, that they can reanimate potentially. Okay. We gotta do something, opponent. Toxic Deluge. Yep, there we go. We draw 2 cards. Got an untapped land for Atali. Okay, so this is interesting. I think actually in this case we go, let's go white, red, blue. What are you working with over there? Yawgmoth's Will, Quantum Riddler, Vindicate. Um, they have white off of the treasure and the okay, so they can cast Vindicate. I mean, if they don't, I mean, I think we just take. Do we take Yawgmoth's Will? Let's take the Riddler. Or if they cast Titania, they get a 5/3. I'll take Titania. Um, play Wooded Foothills. Crack this. We're actually going to go get Commercial District for the Surveil. Thieving Skydiver. I don't think that's good enough. What we really want to see here is, yeah, what we really want to see here is a fire confluence. So let's suit up Elite Spellbinder. Okay. Phantasmal Image, whatever they play. But let's play the Spell Bomb. And pass turn. Man, now if we had Lightning Bolt to their face, we could kill them with Spell Bomb. That's a bummer. So we can also cast. Oh no, we can. Well, we can cast Atraxa if we draw her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. We have black off of the treasure. Then we have white, blue, green. Opponent thinks. They got a lot of options. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can go for the Titania if they want to. Vindicate on the Spell Bomb. They are afraid. Sure, you got it. Although, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to draw an untapped source to cast Atali. You got it. That's how they want to use it, because now we know their hand. We're going to go Atali. Ah, they can... Oh, even better. No, that's fantastic. So, let's go Urza's Saga. Atali. Wow. Last two cards were Counterspell, Force of Will. That's wild. Oh, man. Gosh. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely wild. Well, we're not out of this. Yep, we're going to Phantasmal Image of the Quantum Riddler. We'll be able to draw two cards off of it when we do. This tends to be what... Oh, dang it, they warped it. That's a bummer. Because they didn't want me to image it. Oh. Well, that's a card. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's gonna be no way that we can activate this next turn. So let's see, that's fine. Yep. Alright, people. What do we got? So we've got... Don't need it show and tell. Man, I really wish we could have taken... I mean, we're going to take it. It's the only... Let's see, there's Artifact. Rabble Master. Instant, and then a land. I think we'll take the Savai Triumph so that we can cycle it. What do we do? So we just said we can cycle it. All right. So, gotta have something interesting here. Oh, that was silly. Oh my gosh. Man. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could go with an untapped source. We could go land, Rabble Master. Oh no, we can already do it. We can go Rabble Master, Phantasmal Image, Rabble Master, Legion Extruder, so we get the extra attackers. Yep. What do we have left? I don't know if we have anything left actually. Oh, Chromatic Star's not bad. Okay. So they have to block with this, or they have to block this. Excuse me. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Twelve cards in deck. Let's play the land. Let's play let's move the Skull Clamp here. Okay. We have 4 mana left. It's Phantasmal Image. The Goblin Rabble Master. Yeah, I mean our hand's open except for Fiery Confluence, so we'll play the Legion Extruder. Hit their face for 2. They go to 8. All right. Oh boy, man, my brain is not firing on all cylinders this match. They have to attack. I think we just offer up a Goblin Rabble Master. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Harry Tukatroxa. Okay. Yawgmoth's Will in hand. Okay, yep. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's not over. We know we have freaking Atraxa. So we're gonna attack. We're going to sack Chromatic Star. Draw a card. Making a. There we go. Block Uro. Yeah, we'd rather block Uro, I think. Okay. They draw a card. They're at 8 cards in deck. Still haven't played Titania. Man. Collector of Tales. Okay, what are they gonna go for? Oh, maybe I was supposed to Subtlety. Gosh, I was totally supposed to Subtlety. Now they're gonna get back Force of Will. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Of course, we don't have enough to play Show and Tell and Atraxa. Quantum Riddler. Okay. Cast Quantum Riddler. Oh, cast Titania. Well, we're going to Subtlety that. $11 cards in deck. They won't be able to tuck Atraxa next turn. Interesting. Are they going to warp Quantum Riddler? We also still have, right, we still have, nope, we do not have Lightning Bolt. Bone Shards. Okay. Discarded Yawgmoth's Will. 3 damage to Uro. So I guess the question is, do we want them to put a Quantum Riddler onto the board? Probably not. So let's just go land Atraxa. Alright, so we want a gut. And stock up. And a land. Okay. And then end of next turn, we're going to sack Mox Ruby to make a, to make an attacker, or make a golem. Can we get them down to 6? We have to deal 8 damage. That's the question. And can we survive? 7 cards for both of us. Okay, just gotta think, gotta stay on top of it. Ancient Tomb, okay. Yep, Titania goes and gets, yep, a fetch land. Do they have any? So 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. They might have a land or 2 left in deck. Okay, draw 2 cards. Even if this doesn't fetch them a land, wherever it went. Yeah, even if this doesn't fetch them a land, it still gets them a 5/3. So Quantum Riddler goes away. They can recast Uro, it looks like. Yep. I think actually we're going to sack the Skull Clamp. We don't need to draw any more cards. Um, I mean, oh, I can't block. Duh. So, alrighty. They can't really activate Tamio. They have too few cards left in their deck, unless there was one specific card that they knew that they could get. Man, and this really all comes down to the fact that, okay, X equals 2, they're going to go after my Legion Extruder. Targeting Legion Extruder, yep. Sacrifice Skull Clamp. Okay, they untap 2 lands. Okay. Red, red, blue, gut. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can stock up. Um, oh man. So if we stock up and get gut, then we can cast gut, attack, sack the Mox Ruby, send the token at. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. So we're gonna get a land and gut, because then we're gonna go gut and Magda. Would you have another counterspell? Jesus Christ. I mean, if you got it, you got it, right? So we're gonna show and tell. Just to use our mana. We're gonna put Magda into play. Yep. We go to 9. They go to 11. Oh, man. Yep. Hmm. Yep. Atroxa goes away. So no matter what, we have to block. Or no, we're just dead. God damn it. And all because we didn't lightning bolt their face. Wow.